Hi, my name is Louie and I'm with Premier RV of Oregon, and today we are going to do a video on a 2007 Country Coach Inspire. It is a 40-footer, as you can see right here, and it's got 51,120 miles. Here at Premier RV, what we really like to try to do is focus on pre-owned, used diesel motorhomes that have been well taken care of and have been well maintained, and this is a perfect example of one that we have here today. In 2007, Country Coach made a lot of changes to the Inspire. It first debuted in 2004, and that's the first year that Country Coach increased the height of their motorhomes by about 8 inches. The interior height went from 79 inches to 85. So it was a big change to the market. In 2007, they made a number of changes, about $30,000 more than the 2006s. For example, like the generator slides out with the headlight assembly. It went to an aqua hot or a hydro hot as an option. It went to the steps right here. Instead of a single step, it went to the double quickie step, the heavy duty step. They also have the option for the 400 or 425 Cummins engine. And I'll go over some of the other things inside the coach. The wall module cabinets for the dining room table, instead of having legs and chairs, they went to a wall module with a sliding table. So I really like the 2007s. They did a lot of nice changes, and there's a lot of cool features that really make it into a higher end coach. So for example, these steps, or the heavy duty quickie steps, you'll notice that the entry door is very wide, so you got a lot of access to get inside the coach. They also went to the side hinge doors for better access for storage. This is just a quarter bay, because right on the other side of that is going to be your fuel tank, which is 110 gallons of diesel. You could fill it from either side. It's a dual fill. Also, since this is a 40-footer, you're going to have 2 pass-through bays all the way through. This is a dual directional tray, which is an option. It'll hold 1,000 pounds of weight. Extension for the ladder in the back. And this is covers for the front windshield. So this coach is equipped, it's an option. It was about $9,000 or $10,000. The hydro hot. Rather than having 2 Suburban furnaces, which kind of use propane to heat the inside of the coach, which kind of burns the inside air, it keeps it kind of dry. The hydro hot's going to keep it a lot more moist in the sense, because it's using water basically to send out through the registers and blow out hot air. It's much quieter, and then it gives you continuous hot water for your showers. So it's a nice upgrade if you're in cold weather and it's below 40 degrees, this is your primary heating system. This coach also does have 2 15,000 BTU heat pumps and ACs on the top of the roof there. So a really cool feature, brand new for 2007. Here's another bay right here, pass through. So obviously this coach has a ton of storage. One of the biggest benefits of the Inspire is Country Coach didn't know how to build anything but a semi-monocoque chassis. The semi-monocoque chassis is going to give you more of a bus style ride, superior ride quality than a raised rail, which is what you're going to typically have in this price point. So instead of hanging everything off of the 2 rails, they're going to build a bridge just like they do on all their products, and it's going to eliminate the twisting and the flexing that would go on with a chassis. So way superior ride quality. You're not going to get the squeaks and rattles. These coaches drive fantastic. Behind this panel right here is going to be your freshwater tank and your black and gray tanks. Right here is going to be your chassis battery. Just to start, this coach has the 425 Cummins engine in it, and they give you a little bit more storage here. And a little bit more storage. As you can see, this coach has been very well maintained. There's no rust or anything like that. A lot of these coaches don't come in like this, so This coach has been basically on the West Coast its whole life. People that own it right now are from Oregon, so been very well maintained, and it's pretty evident. The paint itself, countries do a beautiful job with their paint schemes, and they use the highest quality paint, which is the Sickens paint. And the difference of that versus a lot of the other products that are out there is it just shows a lot more depth. You're going to see a lot more metallics in the paint and the clear coats. This coach has no checking whatsoever on it. It's in fantastic shape, so it's been very well taken care of. It does have the main patio awning, which is the Carefree electric awning. It comes out about 15 feet, and it does have a wind sensor on it also. So pretty cool feature. In the back, good access to get to the engine. This is the 425 Cummins 8.9 liter ISL. It's got 1,200 pounds of torque, and it's incorporated with a 6-speed Allison transmission. This thing will fly up the hills. Today they're calling this the 450, and they put it on a lot of the newer Dutch Stars. So this coach obviously weighs a lot less than that, so it's a really good mover. Country's always done a very good job of making sure that you're getting a good cooling package on the side. It's a side-mounted radiator, which you'll see over here. And then we got a little storage, it looks like here. Here's your plumbing bay. So just your poles for your black and gray and outside shower, a light, freshwater fill, all the basic stuff that you get to play with. All the fun stuff, right, Jack? So here's your power cord reel. It just comes in and out right here. We should probably plug this in a little bit, but back end of this is your storage bay. Everything's nicely carpeted. Your plumbing bay is insulated. It's freeze protected. And so if you're out there in the elements and it's 32 degrees, you're going to be fine with how well they keep it insulated and heated. The AquaHot or the HydroHot has a little vent that'll heat and protect your plumbing there. On this side is going to be your propane tank. Oh, this one's locked, but that's a pass-through bay. Over here you have your inverter. This inverter's been upgraded to a Magnum. And it looks like some new house batteries. Coach is in great condition. So here's one of the cool changes I think for 07 is kind of like the Lure and all the other country coaches as they have the generator rollout. This is Onan 8000, and it's got 554 hours on it, so it's hardly used. Again, as you can see, everything in here, you don't see any rust or anything like that. Coach has been very well taken care of. On the front right here, it has the 3M, so that's to protect it for your front end. It's in great shape. You're not going to see any of the lines. This coach, that tells you a lot where the coach has been, because a lot of times you'll see the 3M with a lot of lines and stuff like that and mold behind it. So pretty cool. One-piece windshield, and it's a urethane seal here instead of using gaskets. Country wants that clean look, and that's why they use this urethane seal around the windshield to make it look extremely clean. And as you can see, here's the full awning coming all the way out, and this coach also has the optional entry door awning, which is kind of a cool feature. Has a tendency to rain a little bit here in Oregon, so that's not a bad thing to have. Okay. So this is a 40-foot floor plan. It's called a Da Vinci. So if you go pan all the way through. This coach actually measures 39 feet 10 inches, so it's right under 40 feet. They made them California legal, which was pretty cool because in California, if you go over 40 feet, you need to have a Class B license. So it has the 2 sinks, one in the water closet and then one in your main vanity. Nice size shower, queen size bed, and lots of storage. And we'll go thoroughly through this floor plan, but it's a really good floor plan, probably the top seller for Country Coach in 07 on the Inspires. Again, in 07, they made a lot of drastic changes to this coach, from the exterior also to the interior. Number one would be the wall module. Before, it would have just a table and chairs with legs and stuff. So now they made it more like they do on all their other coaches. They call this the wall module, so it has storage underneath, and then this table goes back and forth. And if you eat too much during Thanksgiving dinner, you could slide this sucker back and forth. So pretty cool feature there. You know, after market, that's probably $4,000 or $5,000 to make something like that. The cabinetry, this is medium cherry. It's all solid wood, and as you'll see, there's tons of storage throughout this coach. Up in the front, you'll see this is the standard TV. We do upgrades, so we're a full service center. Most of us came from Country Coach and have worked there for a long time. But we could take this and put a new smart TV if you'd like. They did actually do a nice feature. Instead of having the drapes that go around the front, he went and got the, looks like a NCD style shade of the day and the night. That's a really cool feature. I like that a lot. When you're driving, you just bring the black shade down so that the sun doesn't hit you in the, instead of having the little smaller visors. So pretty cool. This bed right over here is a hide-a-bed. So that makes into a queen size bed, air mattress. The other feature that they did, this was not from Country Coach, but they brought the whole table out to give you a little bit more storage. Looks like someone did that aftermarket. Pretty cool, a little bit more counter space. But again, lots of storage. 3-burner cooktop, storage underneath. Solid surface sinks, or countertops, and then stainless sink here. Covers go right there, so that's pretty cool. A little bit more storage here. So right here, these little holders right here, this is where you actually could slide your sink covers and your cooktop covers go right in here. So Country Coach always did a good job of thinking of putting things together for you. They also upgraded the flooring. It looks like some type of vinyl flooring. So there's no carpet, which would have been standard in this coach in the living room. Just eliminates the carpet, which is nice. The driver and passenger seats do rotate all the way around to give you a little bit more seating. And over here, he put in a couple of recliners. Now, if you wanted more sleeping or whatever, you could put another sofa here, or you could do a computer desk recliner. There's a number of things we could do in this area for you. We could even build you an office suite, so it gives you a lot more storage. And if you're still working, it's a nice place to put your laptop and stuff like that. So this coach actually has 3 slides, a deep one here, 32-inch, and then you got another 24-inch slide on this side for the galley. So it really opens up the space, and like I said earlier, you're going to have the taller ceilings, 85 inches, where before 04 they were 79 inches. A little bit of a pantry here, storage, a drawer, and then a little bit more up here. Good place to put the coffee maker, toaster, those kind of things. Here we're going to have the RV style Norcold 4-door refrigerator. We could take this out if you want and put a Samsung residential refrigerator. A lot of people do that. We carry those in stock. So your central location here is for your thermostat for your heating and air conditioning to activate the AquaHot or the HydroHot. You just turn the diesel switch on and then activate your thermostat. and you got nice hot air. Again, if it's below 40 degrees, that's your heat pumps aren't effective, and you would want to go to your primary heating system. They also upgraded the inverter to a Magnum. And in 07, they also went to IntelliTech, which is multiple areas for light switches, which is really cool. Prevents a lot of the wiring inside the coach, and just gives you more areas to turn lights on and off instead of finding individual light circuits, which was always kind of a fun thing for people. Right here, this is kind of just your distribution panel for your 110, your TVs, your main power, and all that stuff. 12-volt fuses here. There's another there's one down below the driver's seat area. That's mostly chassis. This is going to be more inside the coach. They're all labeled, which Country Coach always did. And there's also schematics in your owner's manuals and stuff. So Country Coach wasn't a mass producer, and that's one of the things they did a good job, is giving you really good manuals and things like that. This right here is not storage, it's just an access panel to the mixer valve for the shower. As you can see, it's a very large shower. It's the Neil angle, which is nice. And then you have a lot of storage right here. Looks like they upgraded the bed to a Select Comfort air bed. Lots of storage back here. Full wardrobe here. And they did get the 2 optional folding chairs. And then down below here is the all-in-one washer dryer, the Splendide. And then more storage up here. So really cool floor plan. Again, it's under 40 feet, 3910, with the independent front suspension that Country Coach uses in their semi-monocoque chassis. You won't find a better driver, and the thing turns at 50 degrees up front, so your maneuverability on this coach is outstanding. It's one of the best in the industry. So on the dash, Country Coach always did a really good job of keeping everything ergonomically in the right place. You could tilt and telescope the steering wheel so you could see your gauges. Over here is your leveling system. It's all air. It's HWH. Country Coach does not use jacks on their coaches. They only did for 04 and 05s on the Inspires. The air leveling is just a really cool thing. You just push a button twice. It does all the air leveling for you. And you got basically 7 inches of travel, 4 down, 3 up. So it gives you a lot of chances to level the coach. Pretty simple. You just push a button twice. So lights are over here. Backup cameras in a good location. Everything else, this coach actually has the 2-stage Jake brake, which is really nice. It's not an exhaust brake, and I really like the Cummins over the 400 Cat because it has 100 pounds more torque, and the 2-stage Jake brake is a really cool feature. The Allison transmissions is 6-speed. You just push D for drive and let it do its thing. I never use the up and down arrows. I just go. And the pedals are adjustable here also. And of course he did do these shades. I really like that. And you can't forget the customary snack tray. You know, gotta have a bologna sandwich or something, put it right here, or your cell phone, all the other good stuff. Helps the driver make his trip. So appreciate you watching the video, and if you could push the subscribe button, that'd be great. We're trying to get more people. We're going to start doing more videos on all of our inventory. And again, thank you.